If there's ever been a moment that highlights just how fast time goes by, it is this video. Like, it feels so crazy right now to be sat here and film the video I'm about to film. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I've been creating YouTube videos now for coming up to 16 years, over half of my life. I'm currently 31, and 10 years ago, I sat down and I recorded a video called In 10 Years Time. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen now so you can see. The whole aim of the video, the whole premise of it, was for me to sit down and watch it 10 years later. I never really thought about that day actually coming. It's always been like a theoretical day that was 10 years away, and then 7 years away, and then 5 years, like it's always been in the distance. I'm pretty sure I've never ever watched it back since. I certainly, if I have watched any bits of it, don't remember anything. Like, I literally have no idea what I talk about in the video, because I filmed it when I was 21, 10 years ago. This week, a couple of days ago, it was 10 years since the video was uploaded. So I can finally sit down and watch it. And watch it with you as well. And there are so many of you that have been messaging me knowing that this video is coming up to the 10-year date. And so many people were around and subscribed to me, which blows my mind as it is. But so many people have been subscribed to me and followed me since I uploaded the video. So there are people that literally saw the video go live and then are now seeing me literally watch it today. It feels weird, you know, because I've purposely never watched it. I've always wanted to keep it for this moment, and like, we're here, this is it. So I've downloaded the original video here onto my iPad. As I said, I don't know what's in it. All I know and all I can imagine from the videos that I created around that time in my life is that it is just gonna be so cringe. It's gonna be all slow and emotional, and it might actually be emotional. Like, I have no idea about the things that I spoke about. Like, let me move the camera a little bit more this way so that as I'm watching it, I can put it up here so that you can watch it at the same time, obviously, that I'm watching it. And yeah, let's watch back this video that I filmed 10 years ago for me to watch today. Honestly, just blows my mind. I haven't even pressed play yet. Look at my hair. What is going on? Have I like straightened my fringe with like Zoe straighteners or something? It looks like my hair is like a Lego man's haircut. Here we go. 2 weeks ago, my friend Will Derbyshire posted a video which ended with a question that got me thinking. It got me thinking way more than what it probably should have.
So I guess on that note, I leave it down to you. Where do you think you're going to be in 10 years' time?
I've always been someone who likes to answer questions
All right,
as
I'll
quickly
pause it
as
straight
I
off
can.
the bat.
Straight off the bat. I loved a little cutaway. It was like a sit-down, like main channel style video rather than like a daily vlog style. I loved a little insert of some dramatic B-roll of me with like the notepad, like pondering over, live on camera, I wonder what I could be planning in 10 years time. It's like overly dramatic for a little YouTube video. And when you can't answer that question, there's only one place to find it. Okay, the half cut. Where do you think you're gonna be? But after searching for something that I thought could inspire my answer, please tell me, wait. Please tell me I did actually answer. Imagine if I've waited 10 years and in this I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do, where I want to be, what I want to experience, what I want to do in life. Because at the moment I seem to not have an answer. So I guess maybe I'm just not ready to answer that question yet. Oh, and that scares me. It scares the crap out of me. 31 to me seems like an age where you're possibly settled down in a job that you're going to be working in. Sorry, I was talking. I just said 31 seems like the age. That hits me hard. Hearing myself just say 31 seems like the age, and now I'm 31. Yeah, that's weird, you know. It's not going to feel like much to you, like watching, but it feels like I'm talking to, well, I am, I suppose, talking to myself. 31 to me seems like an age where you're possibly settled down in a job that you're going to be working in for the rest of your life. Hopefully. You have a home, you're in a long-term relationship, and you might even have a couple of children. Whoa. I'm 21 years old, and I'm lucky enough to have a job that I enjoy more than anything else in the world. And I'm also lucky enough to be in a long-term relationship. But that still doesn't answer the question of where do you think you're going to be in 10 years' time. Okay, so far, not groundbreaking, but still cool to like sit down and see that I'm hoping that I'm still in a job that I'm loving and that I want to keep up and I definitely am. Still in the same job that I was doing when I filmed this video, which is like really nice. And then obviously having a house, which I feel like where we live at the moment is our forever home. Like I can't ever imagine moving from here currently. Having long-term relationship, currently engaged, been with Zoe for, I forgot for a second, 12 years, 11 years, 12 years. I think 12 years. I'm pretty sure it's 12 years. And then potentially having a couple of children. That's quite a bold one to say by 31. Because if I think back to what my mindset was like as 21-year-old Alfie, I was like so run and gun, traveling non-stop to different countries every month, and like everything was just filming YouTube videos, and I was just running like manic, creating as many fun videos as possible, doing like book launches and meet and greets and pop-up shops, and like it was so manic. So I definitely in that phase of life would not have been thinking about children. But it's really nice to hear myself hoping by 31 that I would have shifted my life enough to be thinking about not only potentially having children, but already had multiple children. So that's like, it might not seem like a lot to those of you watching, but the mindset that I was in, because I've lived quite a different life, I suppose. Like I've been like my early 20s and my late teenage years, I was so lucky to experience just such, I don't know, like a wild ride of life is the only way I can like, I don't know how to describe it. Like if you've been watching for a long time, you would have like seen and followed along what I experienced of like my late teenage years and early 20s and like mid 20s and everything like that. Like it was, yeah, I can't describe it. You've experienced it kind of thing with me, you know? So to see Alfie, who's like deep in all of that and in that mindset of just like pure running around just non-stop having fun kind of thing, be able to think that in 10 years time I would have slowed down enough to like be living family life, that's cool. Like that's really, really cool. Like I really like that. I hoped that that was coming. I hope at some point I get married and I have a couple of children. So straight off the bat I haven't done the first. Engaged, I'm halfway there. Halfway to the marriage. We're on the way to that one happening. And then having a couple of children, I mean, I couldn't be luckier with the girls that I've got. Yeah, don't even start me on that. Oh, start getting emotional, man. Yo. Don't, that'll get me good. I hope my friends and my family are healthy. Very lucky with that. I hope I still interact with those who watched, or still even watch my YouTube videos. Here we are. 10 years later. I hope I still interact with those who watched or still watch my YouTube videos. That's so special, you know? Like there's not that many people on YouTube, on this platform, that have been creating videos for this long and still so regularly post and still enjoy creating videos. Like I genuinely still enjoy creating videos the same as I did whilst filming this, if not even more. And that is something that I will never ever stop thinking about, and something that I will never ever take for granted. And it's cool that 10 years ago I was still hoping, like if I worded it differently and I said I hope I'm still posting YouTube videos, that's a bit more vague, you know. I don't feel like that's the same. I feel like interact with those who watched or still watch. Like I'm talking about those of you that have been watching since then in this video, and I feel like that's really different. That's really special to just be like, I hope I still create some kind of YouTube videos, you know. That's different. And lastly, I hope that I fully enjoy my job and the work that I do. I mean, I just said it literally a second ago. I'm so lucky that I still absolutely love this job and I still get to do this as my job. That's a bit vague in this. I didn't say what the job was. I feel like I wish I could go back and be like, okay, you're making some like little cringy artsy video kind of thing where you're like doing bullet points in a journal and stuff like that. Come on, be more specific. Tell us exactly what you want within those things, you know. I wish I could get a little bit more, like I could pull more info about, like, tell us what job you're wanting, what you're expecting. But I'll take it, because I'm sat here right now and I'm doing a job that I absolutely love and I'm so lucky to be able to do. So it's happened, you know. It has happened. I don't really want to plan out my future. I feel that the most exciting things that happen to me over the next 10 years or so will purely be exciting because they're unexpected. I mean, I can look back on the past 5 years and see things that are happening right now today that back then I wouldn't even have dreamt of. I love that 21-year-old Alfie said that, because that is exactly how I feel now, and something that I've always made like a really conscious effort in life to do. Like, have a plan and have goals and have like, I don't know, 6-month goals, 1-year goals, 3-year goals, 5-year goals. I've recently been planning this like kind of 10-year goal that I'll share another time in a video, but equally at the same time, not be so strict on them that you can't let life just like happen. We are in so much less control of so many things in life that we think we have control of, that I love that even back in this video, open to like just seeing what happens, seeing what pops up, not trying to be too strict. Equally at the same time, the things that I've said in this, other than getting married, everything that I've said in this video has happened and I've experienced and I've done, but at the same time still being open to just like seeing where life takes you. Because definitely, like I said in here, 5 years prior to filming this, I would have had no idea how my life was about to turn and what was about to happen. And even whilst filming this, I was in like the absolute thick of YouTube popping off and like my eyes being open to like a whole new world that I'd never even like, not only thought of happening, but I didn't even know could happen. Like, YouTube wasn't really much of a thing kind of thing. I was very lucky to be one of the first people like really going through what happened with like YouTube blowing up and stuff. So yeah, I love that back here, and maybe back here, maybe this taught me, maybe having the experience that I did with social media at the age that I did has made me, I've just realised now, that's probably why I feel open in life to planning somewhat and having like a shape that I want life to flow in, but equally being open to seeing what pops up at the same time and like taking on risk and stuff like that. Because things that I was experiencing in life at this age, I would never ever have dreamt of, you know. They were like, I could never see them coming, so many things that I did. Yeah, maybe that is why I feel like I do now. Well, that probably is. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. So I pass Will's question on to you. Where do you think you're going to be in 10 years' time? Feel free to answer this via a comment or a video just like this one. And of course, I'll leave all of Will's links down below and at the end of this video. I really hope you're having or you've had a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. 10 years. 10 years in the making for me to sit down and watch that. Do I leave it there and I just finish off the 10 years and that was a really cool moment to be able to reflect back on something, well, let me turn the camera back a little bit this way, something that I filmed for myself 10 years ago? Or do I sit here now and record another video straight in this one now of the things that I'd love to experience or achieve or go through in life in the next 10 years? Or maybe in the next 5 years? 5 years or 10 years? Or do we just leave it here? Maybe I just end off this video. That video was only 2 minutes. The length of the videos that I used to create back when I was 21, they were like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. That was a 2-minute video. My last video uploaded on YouTube was like 44 minutes or something. I am so torn. I don't know whether to just leave that as like a lovely moment and just like a one and done moment in life of me at 21 creating a video for me to watch back when I was 31, and I've done it. But there's a little something in me that future Alfie is going to be watching this video wishing that I created another one, and therefore I feel like I've got to put a couple of little things at the end of this video that I reflect back on in 5 years or 10 years time. I guess the first thing that I want to know, I'm speaking to myself here, I'm not speaking to you anymore, the audience that watches these videos, I'm speaking to you. 40, that is wild. 41-year-old Alfie, straight down the lens, I'm speaking to you. Are we still doing YouTube? Are we still doing this? I feel like right now in my life, it would be so weird currently to not do YouTube. So are we still doing this? If we are, if we're still doing this, how are these videos working? Because right now I document my life. I film like 1 or 2 days a week and they go up most Sundays. I've currently got a 3.5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. And as they grow older very soon, it's not going to be right to have them like on social media in my videos. Am I still doing like a a daily vlog style video. Zoe will be like 44, 45, and I'll be 40. Maybe quit whilst you're ahead. Maybe don't carry on filming YouTube videos. Maybe maybe no one's watching anymore and you're still carrying on creating YouTube videos, but you should have stopped. Hopefully that's not the, I hope, no, like genuinely sitting down now as 31-year-old Alfie, speaking to myself, I genuinely hope you are still making YouTube videos of some sort around your life and what you're up to and what you're working on. Yeah, I really hope you are, because right now I'm absolutely loving it. Loving it. Next big one that I've got to throw out there straight away. Do we have any more children? I feel like we're only going to have 2 children. But you never know. You never know. Like, there's been moments in time where we sit down, Zoe and I, and we're like, maybe we're a family of 3. Maybe we're a family of 2. Right now we are absolutely loving the dynamic, the family of 2. But imagine if I'm sat there watching this in 10 years' time and we've got 3. In fact, the girls will be like going into teenage years. Like Otti will be nearly 14, Novi will be like 12. I hope we're cool parents. Are we parents that the kids, like our girls, actually want to hang out with us? That's like my absolute #1 goal in life, is to just be the parents where your kids actually want to spend time with you. And like as they get older, that they want to come back and spend Christmas with you. I feel like the biggest accomplishment I could ever have in life would be having grown-up children that want to come back to the family house for Christmas. And I hope that we're on that trajectory, on that path where the girls still love hanging out with us, because you get around to those kind of like early mid-teenage years and your parents aren't cool anymore for a lot of the time, and you don't want to hang out with them and you just think they're boring and you want to stay in your bedroom. I really hope that I'm watching this and have a bunch of the same hobbies as the girls, and we go out on like camping trips and holidays and adventures, and I hope that, yeah, we're just the parents that the girls want to hang out with and they want to bring their friends back to our house, you know? I hope that we're that family. On that note, I've recently become an uncle. Dottie is currently like 4.5 months old. Are there more children in the wider family? On like both sides? Am I like an uncle to 2 or 3 or 4 children? Not just 1? So 10 years ago, in the original video that I filmed, the first thing on my list was getting married. And I'm currently engaged. And we're planning on getting married like in the next couple of years or so. So by the time I'm watching this video back, I would probably be like, I don't know, 8 years married. How was the wedding? What was the wedding like? As I'm recording this, we don't even know location yet. We've like thought about potential locations or thought about, do we get a wedding planner involved and things? But at the moment, everything's like so up in the air. We're not really too sure on like what direction to go and stuff. So that would have all happened by now. How was that? How, like, oh, I wish I could answer it myself. It's so annoying that I'm filming a video to react back to in such a long time. I want to know the answer. I hope it was great. I hope it was like, people say it's just like the absolute best day of your life kind of thing, which I currently have had so many unbelievable days in my life. I'm so lucky to be able to say that I can't imagine it being the best day of my life, but maybe it just is. So I hope it was just like the most, oh man, and the girls there and like walking down the, oh man. Yeah, I hope it was just unreal. I hope it was sick. I'm looking at the camera now at myself and seeing my hair. Have I still got a head of hair? Am I bald? Have I just like straight up recedoed out? I hope I'm not receding to the point where I haven't admitted yet that I'm receding and I'm just like hanging on for my life, you know? If I'm receding by the time, like badly, by the time that this video I'm reacting to, future Alfie, just buzz it off, mate. Just admit to yourself that it's done. Get him off. Get it all. You might not look good bald, but you haven't got a choice. Did I ever actually get hench? Like properly in shape? I really hope that I'm watching this back and I'm like filling out my, not like crazy, I don't want to be like a bodybuilder vibe, but the amount of times currently in life where I've worked out incredibly hard for like 3 months or 6 months and then I go to 0. Please tell me, please Alfie, that you have actually consistently stuck to the gym for more than 18 months. Please. I'm not talking running marathons and doing high rocks and like becoming an athlete. I don't want to do that right now in life at all. But please tell me that you just like, you know, you're just a bit padded out for once. I feel like I've looked the same physique-wise for so many years now. Can I just, for once, even if it was like, even if I'm watching this and I'm not hench anymore, I hope within the 10 years I just had like a year or two where I was just a bit hench. Come on, I can't watch this video back and sit there in 10 years time and not just be a little bit, you know? Come on. I'm trying to think of things by 10 years. Have I slowed down and just like really soaked up all the moments in life? Like the main thing as I sit here at 31 with the girls the age they are and Nala the age she is, and like I'm so fortunate to be able to still be working for myself and having such flexible working. I really hope that over the next 10 years I just slow down on work as much as I possibly can and just soak up all the moments in life whilst the girls are growing up, because it's just all that's on my head at the moment, like non-stop, is enjoy every moment whilst they're this age. They're only going to be this age like now kind of thing. You can't get this time back, the age that they are, and every month that goes by, every 6 months that goes by, every year, I blink and a year's gone by at the moment, and both the girls change so much, and it's like the most fun I've ever had in my life being a dad. Like I'm literally sitting here right now and being a dad is just the most amazing, eye-opening, life-changing. I can't even put it into words how fortunate I am. And just like, yeah, it definitely helps that I've just got the most amazing girls ever. They are so, I feel like I could talk about them for literally forever. I feel like I could talk about them forever. I feel like that's fitting for like the last thing to say, because I feel like it's not tangible in terms of like a yes or a no, did I do it, did I not? But 41-year-old Alfie will be sat there right now knowing whether I did or didn't. Deep down you will know. You will know. And I'm sitting here and like more than anything else in life, I hope that you can confidently sit there and be like, yeah, I was there for the girls and we just had the most amazing time with them growing up ever, you know. Yeah, talking about that kind of stuff just gets you good, you know, gets you good. I was very close just now to ending off the video earlier and not having another message to my future self for in 10 years time. But sitting down just now and having to think about life in 10 years time, it's really nice, you know, like it's really good. I'm really glad that I've done that, and I know that, like I said, in 10 years time when I'm watching this back, I'm going to be really appreciative that I did do that and that I didn't just leave it as a one and done. I'd love to end off the video in the same way that I did the original one, with you commenting down below on this video things that you would love to have experienced, to have gone through, to have done in your life for in 10 years time. And if for some reason, for some miracle, that I'm still creating videos and in 10 years time I sit down and I react to this very video and you are still watching, you can come back as you get the little ping notification that Alfie Deyes has uploaded yet again another video 10 years later. You can come back to the comments of this video and you can see your comment and you can experience what I'm experiencing by recording this video yourself in the comments of this video. I would absolutely love that. So please, please, please drop a comment down below with as many things as you want that you would love to experience in your life in the next 10 years. 10 years in the making for this video and it's done. I'm still here. I'm still making YouTube videos 10 years later. Oh, it feels good. I really enjoyed watching the back, you know, more than what I even thought I would. Thank you so much again, like I said earlier, for just watching the videos for so long. It just means more than you can ever imagine. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you went down below, hit the little thumbs up button. It takes 1 second of your time. Literally, go down below now, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not already, so that in 10 years time you can be notified about your comments, that you can come back and read it. And I will see you with a normal day in the life vlog style video. I'll see you on Sunday. Really appreciate you watching.